My name's Kyle. This is Ori. We've known each other for what, 10 years now?
Oh, don't even make me feel
something like that.
old.
We're old. We're boomers. So, first off, to get right into this, because again we have a lot to cover, is Numa Numa. Gary Brosama in 2004 posted a lip sync to the song Drago Su Datai on Newgrounds. And it took off, obviously, because we're talking about this now. What you might not know is that he did 3 other Numa videos and launched the Numa Network on Dork Daily, which did not take off, surprisingly. I know, very sad. But, you know, for all of you Gen Z who haven't seen the video before, and for all of you boomers who just don't remember anymore, or don't remember so good anymore, we have the video.
Un hajduk și te rog, iubirea mea, primește fericirea. Alo, alo, sunt eu, Picasso, ți-am dat bip și sunt voinic, dar să știi, nu-ți cer nimic. Vrei să pleci, dar numai ei, numai ei, numai ei, chipul tău și dragostea din tei. Mi-amintesc de ochii tăi, ei. Vrei să pleci, dar numai ei, numai ei, numai ei, chipul tău și dragostea din tei. Mi-amintesc de ochii tăi, ei. Te sun să-ți spun ce simt acum.
So, I remember as a kid just letting that go on repeat a lot. If any of y'all are like that, it's a banger forever.
Next up, we have, come on, baby. Please give me it's Numa Numa again!
Trogdor! She has a Trogdor shirt on.
Oh, nice! Points for you! Points! Points!
Point at her for the point.
Known for their award-winning, record-smashing, hit blockbuster cinematic universe, Dangeresque 2. This time, it's not Dangeresque 1. Dangeresque 1, Dangeresque 2? Dangeresque 3, The Criminal Projective. Dangeresque 3 in 3D! Dangeresque 0, the prequel begins. Dangeresque Puppet Squad, the Curly Fried Caper. Dangeresque Puppet Show, the Hot Jones Hijack. And of course, Dangeresque Put Them on Ice.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you this female. Dear Strongman, I was wondering if you have ever thought of a children's book, what it was about, and what kind of words did you try to teach the kids. Your fan, Steve. Never mind. I'm not even gonna touch that one. Yeah, I wrote a children's book. Who hasn't? I mean, kids can barely read as it is, so how hard can it be to write for them? The book I wrote is called Everyone is Different. So here we go. Everyone is different. No two people are the same. Some people are about to be run over. Frankie has about 5 seconds. Some people are very tall and merciless. Quincy is destroying San Antonio. Some people wears glasses. Beth looks like a dude. Some people are squirrel-handed. Gregor is a weird name. Some people have braces. Some people have headgear. Fran could play linebacker for the Raiders. Some people have rigged the enemy base with explosives. Albert has. Some people have a southern accent, and those are hot. Trisha is a severe hottie. Some people are being fangoriously devoured by a gelatinous monster. Hillary's legs are being digested. Everyone is different. No two people are not on fire. Aww. So there's my book. Pretty good, eh, Steve? And the words that we taught the kids were, fangoriously, gelatinous, and, linebacker. You know, education at its finest. Well, some people need to go get an ice cream sandwich. Strong Bad needs to go get an ice cream sandwich.
So you all know Homestar Runner is back, right? Okay, I just want to make sure. You're welcome. That'll be $5.
Also, if you haven't seen Owl House, one of the brothers chaps voices Steve the guard or Steve the scout on Owl House, and that show is fantastic already. But that little hint of Strong Bad trickles over, and it's the best and weirdest listening experience. Going, hey, he just did an A Steve reference. So moving on, we have Penny Arcade. It wouldn't be the 2000s without Penny Arcade.
You wouldn't get lost in the 2000s without it.
Those games are such a gem. The Rain Slick Precipice of Darkness. They were like put out in like early 2010 or something like that. They're like RPG games, and they are so funny.
And they will not be mentioned otherwise on this panel because we're in the early 2000s.
So we got Red versus Blue. Okay. That's actually better than I expected that reaction would be after all they've gone through in the last couple of years.
After all the nut shots.
However, I don't know if you guys are aware, but they actually started on a website called drunkgamers.com. Okay, and Red vs. Blue started off of this trailer, which I don't think you can even find on their site anymore. I actually had to dig to find this video. So presented without further comment, an artifact of the past.
In the year 2552,
So bad.
in the last year of the Covenant invasion of the outer planets, a hero arose, a cyborg known only by the name Master Chief. He led the Covenant to the edge of space, to a ringworld called Halo. It was on Halo that Master Chief learned the grand plan of the Covenant Armada to destroy humanity and its home, Earth. Using the defenses of Halo, he destroyed the ringworld and the Covenant Armada along with it. The invasion was over. Unknown to the people of Earth, the Covenant were planning to return. But in the time between the first and second Covenant invasion, there was a brief but violent period of civil war among the humans. Man fighting man. Red versus blue. This is the story of the... What is that? What are you doing? Well, don't paraphrase. Don't... Look, I read what's in the script, and you type whatever I say, okay? So just type whatever I say. No, don't type everything I say. Just type what it's in the damn... That's not funny. All right, now that... Okay, that's gotta... take that off, because that is... For number one, that's offensive. And secondly, I am not a cockbite. Seriously, I am not a cockbite. That is rude. Just put up the fucking logo, okay? Just put up the logo. Assholes.
So, Drunk Gamers was a
What do you
bald-faced
think about
attempt.
that?
Oh, shut
Yeah,
up.
I think somebody owes me the left.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh well. So, Drunk Gamers was like a bald-faced attempt for them to just get drunk and get free video games, which it didn't work. So they played or made this trailer, and then they formed a new company, and they couldn't go off of Drunk Gamers because that wasn't working. And their attitude was they're definitely a cockbite kind of people, but they realized that wouldn't work anymore, so they changed their name to Rooster Teeth as a euphemism for cockbite. Yep.
The more you know.
Yep.
And knowing is half the battle. Real American hero.
So we got Newgrounds. A place for animators to cut their teeth. A lot of famous animators came out of this. Ego Raptor at the top of the list. That's all I have really to say about this right now, because we gotta move on for time. So moving on, Badger. Made by Jonathan John T. Picking, Mr. Weeble, and and so the song goes. Badgers.
Spoilers, there are more badgers, mushrooms, and snakes.
Badgers. Mushroom. No, I said go away. So this bends the rules a little bit. It was founded in 1999, but it was November, so it's almost 2000. That basically counts, right?
Remember the 5th of November.
So the site almost like immediately took off, like millions of users within like months. And the site creators, Adam Powell and Donna Williams, needed to secure funding like immediately. So they met with this guy named Doug Doring, and unbeknownst to them, Doug was a Scientologist. And Doug, being the CEO of the site, handed it off to a Scientology organization. And fortunately, Donna and Adam were able to resist Scientology leaking in. But they did make a shadowy cloaked trio back in the day. And they were a reference to the Scientologists, the shadowy cabal that was trying to reach in and take over the organization. It's the more you know. But fortunately, it was sold to Viacom, and as far as I'm aware, Viacom is not run by Scientologists. Maybe. Oop, wrong mouse.
Wrong computer. Oh no, you see my bookmarks.
What happened? Someone set up us the bomb. We get signal. What? Main screen turn on. It's you.
How are you, gentlemen? All your days are belong to us. You are on the way to destruction.
What you say?
You have no chance to survive, make your time. Ha ha ha. All your days, all your days are belong to us. All your days, all your days are belong to us. All your days, all your days are belong to us. All your days, all your days are belong to us. All your days, all your days are belong to us. All your days, all your days are belong to us. All your days, all your days.
Fortunately, we gotta move on.
You get the idea. Wait, you actually played the game? Wait.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad game, just bad translation. Sorry, perfect translation. What
You said.
Excuse
Wait, no,
me?
that's not the 2000s.
Oh no, it broke my... There we go.
Points to you.
Yeah. For those of you know, we'll get to that. For those of you who don't know, all I'll say is they're a cockbite of a website. Actually, I was going to give you a little bit of tidbit, but I'll just say hold on to that because the booing is enough. The booing is enough. We'll get to them. They're kind of a bully on the internet. So next up, Zombocom.
All right.
Welcome to Zombocom. This is Zombocom. Welcome. This is Zombocom. Welcome to Zombocom. You can do anything at Zombocom. Anything at all. The only limit is yourself. Welcome to Zombocom. Welcome to Zombocom. This is Zombocom. Welcome to Zombocom. This is Zombocom. Welcome. Yes, this is Zombocom.
So that's Zombocom. You can do anything. The best site on the internet. The best. That should have been it. They should have just shut down the whole internet after that. No other there's no other need for any other websites.
Are you ready? Are y'all ready for this?
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Now where you at? Where you at?
Oh shit. I hit the wrong thing. Having two computers is very confusing. So welcome to Katsucon. My name's Kyle.
Hey, this is an 18 plus panel. Watch your 18 minus panel.
You heard the man swear as much as you like. Yeah, if you know, you know. It's for weebs. It's the site for weebs. I'm skipping this video for time. There's not much to know. You can talk. You can dress up your your avatar. They sat in a parking lot for 5 minutes in this video. So for all of you that played RuneScape 2, this is the OG RuneScape. RuneScape 2 is not classic RuneScape. There's a big difference.
I'd like to buy a girlfriend, please. That is a RuneScape reference. I'm not looking to buy one right now.
Yes, he is. I saw him posting on 21 Plus. Just look at those old school graphics and that engaging combat system. Just watching your character punch a goblin. Really the pinnacle of gaming. And the music, that's a banger, right?
Yeah, the music is just so wistful, and you can sleep to that. Good.
So that was started in 2001 by Jagex. Again, I gotta move on for time. So next is Cyanide and Happiness.
Like, I read them recently, and like the graphics have really improved since.
Yeah, they're a lot less pixelated. Created by Rob, Dan Blaker, Chris Wilson, Dave, Nick Helfrich, Nick Elpatrick. God damn it! Now I'm giving up. And Matt Melvin. They started out on sticksuicide.com, and they all kind of knew each other and started this webcomic. It's been going on for years. If you haven't heard of it, go read it. I'm sure everyone else has, or everyone in this room has heard it. Next is 8-Bit Theater. Created in 2001 by Brian Clevenger. It loosely follows the plot of Final Fantasy 1 and was voted like most successful webcomic of its time. I also have the 8-Bit D&D that Pyrowolf made.
Dungeons and Dragons. Satan's game. Your children, like it or not, are attracted in their weaker years to the occult, and a game like D&D fuels their imagination and makes them feel special, while drawing them deeper and deeper into the bowels of El Diablo. This afternoon, the Dead Alewives Watchtower invites you to sit in on an actual gaming session. Observe the previously unobservable as a hidden camera takes you to the inner sanctum of Dungeons and Dragons.
Gallstaff, you have entered the door to the north. You are now by yourself, standing in a dark room. The pungent stench of mildew emanates from the wet dungeon walls.
Where are the Cheetos?
They're right next to you.
I cast a spell. Where's the Mountain Dew?
In the fridge, duh!
I want to cast a spell. Can I have a Mountain Dew?
Yes, you can have a Mountain Dew, just go get it.
I can cast any of these, right? On the list?
Yes, any of the first level ones.
I'm gonna get a soda. Anyone want one? Hey, Graham, I'm not in the room, right?
What room?
I want to cast Magic Missile. The room where he's casting all these spells from.
He hasn't cast anything yet.
I am, though, if you'd listen. I'm casting Magic Missile.
Why are you casting Magic Missile? There's nothing to attack here.
I'm attacking the darkness.
Fine. You attack the darkness. There's an elf in front of you.
Whoa! That's me, right?
He's wearing a brown tunic, and he has gray hair and blue eyes.
No, I don't. I have gray eyes.
Let me see that sheet.
Well, it says I have Well, it says I have blue, but I decided I wanted gray eyes.
Whatever. Okay, you guys can talk to each other now if you want.
Hello,
Hello.
I am Galstaff, Sorcerer of Light.
Then how come you had to cast magic missile?
You guys are being attacked.
Do I see that happening?
No, you're outside by the tavern.
Cool, I get drunk.
There are 7 ogres surrounding you.
How could they surround us? I had Mordenkainen's magical watchdog cast.
No, you didn't.
I'm getting drunk. Are there any girls there?
I totally did. You asked me if I wanted any equipment before this adventure, and I said no. But I need material components for all my spells, so I cast Mordenkainen's faithful watchdog.
But you never actually cast it.
Roll the dice to see if I'm getting drunk.
Yeah, you are.
Are there any girls there?
Yeah.
I did, though. I completely said when you asked me.
No, you didn't. You didn't actually say that you were casting the spell, so now there's ogres, okay?
Ogres? Man, I got an ogre slaying knife. It's got a +9 against ogres.
You're not there. You're getting drunk.
Okay, but if there's any girls there, I want to do them.
There you have it. A frightening look into America's most frightening pastime. Remember that it's not your children's fault that they're being drawn into a satanic world of nightmare. It's their gym teacher's fault for making them feel outcast when they couldn't do one single pull-up.
Also, shout out to Pyro Wolf. If you haven't seen his Mystery Skulls series, they're incredible. And for 8-Bit Theater, if you haven't read Warbot and Accounting, it's like 15 pages long and it's just brilliant.
Done.
Oh.
And now we test your knowledge.
Ready to the somersault while Abraham Lincoln tried to somersault on Optimus Prime, but they collided in the air. Then they both got hit by a Care Bear stare.
No. We got time. I have half an hour and a lot of stuff to cover.
This is the ultimate showdown. Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris, who delivered a kick which could shatter bones into the crotch of Indiana Jones, who fell over on the ground, writhing in pain, as Batman changed back into Bruce Wayne. But Chuck saw through his clever disguise, and he crushed Batman's head in between his thighs. Then Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White and Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Black Knight and Benito Mussolini and the Blue Meanie and Cowboy Curtis and John B. the Genie, Robocop, the Terminator, Captain Kirk, Darth Vader, Lopan, Superman, every single Power Ranger, Bill S. Preston and Theodore Logan, Spock, the Rock Dog, Og and Hulk Hogan all came out of nowhere lightning fast and they kicked Chuck Norris in his cowboy ass. It was the bloodiest battle that the world ever saw, with civilians looking on a total law. The fight raged on for a century, many lives were claimed, but eventually the champion stood. The rest saw their better, Mr. Rogers in a bloodstained sweater. This is the ultimate showdown, ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown. This is the ultimate showdown. This is the ultimate showdown. Ultimate destiny.
So that was created by Lemon Demon or Neil Ciceriga. Has he been to MAGFest? I don't know. I've only been here for like 3-4 years. He needs to come to MAGFest because he belongs here.
He also did Potter Puppet Pals. I said the words.
He's also going to be important to the E-Bombs World story, but I'll get there. Next is the Flash animator, Legendary Frog. Please, mouse. Oh, there it is. He was well known on Newgrounds for posting parodies of games, along with some OG content, or OC content.
I am the Dark Lord of Mordor. I have forged the ruling ring the One Ring, to rule them all.
Excuse me, Well, excuse me, Master, but why didn't you take the rings from the hobbits?
I saw no need. I shall obtain the ring from the pit after the hobbits have been consumed by the flames.
Don't you see a little problem with your plan?
My plan is perfect. How dare you insult the perfectness of my perfect plan?
But you are dropping them in the fires of Mount Doom.
Yes, and after that, I shall obtain the ring. You have to pay attention when you're at the meeting, Wayne.
The ring will be destroyed.
Never. The ring is undestroyable.
But the fires of Mount Doom is the only thing that can destroy the One Ring. The One Ring.
I may do that.
This sure is slow. Now, my master, the hobbits had in their possession the One Ring of Power, which they were taking to the fires of Mount Doom to destroy. Now, you need that ring to become the leader of Middle-earth. Well, that's the wrong slide. Here we go. Right. Now, currently, the hobbits are about to be lowered into the fires of Mount Doom, destroying the ring. Don't you understand, Master?
I have a question.
Yes?
Do Ents get morning wood?
Appreciate you.
So next we have, that's right, Cartoon Network games. Oh man, that takes me back.
All right, everyone at once, tell me your favorite Cartoon Network game. 3, 2, 1. Doom Fight. That's a pretty good one.
Great classics such as the Dragon Ball Z fighter. It's like I'm right there. And who could forget?
I forgot about this game until he showed it to me. I'm like, I remember why I forgot about it. It fucking sucked.
What are you talking about? This was like the pinnacle of strategy games. You couldn't get any better. StarCraft has nothing on this. Man, just riveting gameplay. Moment to moment, non-stop action. This game was so hard when I was a kid. So hard. The AI was so unfair. They're such bullies.
What did they do to Blossom? Holy wow.
Blossom? What did they do to Johnny Bravo? He's a midget.
Thanks, Dexter's dad, today.
Floating disembodied dad, head of Dexter's dad.
Mandark and Weasel actually look pretty okay.
Okay. Ooh. I wasn't sure how many people would remember shockwave.com.
Shocking, isn't it?
So, It was launched by Macromedia to promote Shockwave, their Shockwave player. But it was spun off into its own company, and then the 2000's .com burst happened, and they had to merge with Atom Films, which is very relevant to our next video. I'm just going to.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Animator versus animation. And Atom Films, which merged with Shockwave, paid Alan Becker to make Animator versus Animation number 2.
Looney Tunes did this first. Oh. He was about to get the D.
So Alan Becker's still making these videos. He released one last year, which, yeah, I didn't know about until I was researching this panel. Also, this video got tied up in the E-Bombs World drama. I'm going to hold off. There's one more player I got to introduce to tell that full story. But this video was stolen by ebombsworld.com and kicked off a whole drama. So next we got Stick RPG.
Today we're speedrunning through Stick RPG, probably one of the greatest Flash games ever made. Now before we start the speedrun, we're going to reroll our stats until we have at least 29 total points. That's going to be important because we want to make our intelligence as high as possible. And then also, of course, I gotta change my name. But we can finally start our speedrun as soon as I skip the intro cutscene, and then right away you can see what this game is all about. We're Stickman. That's pretty much it. But right away, we're going to do something very risky. We're going to take a $1,000 loan out of the bank and then almost get hit by a car. And we're going to be taking all of that to the casino because we need to make some quick money. So in the casino, we can play some blackjack. We get a 17, get the dealer to bust right there. And then we'll do one more bet, get a pair of 10s, which is really good. And we also won again. So we got a little lucky because he did have an ace. But whatever, we're just going to continue on with the run. We'll get both an alarm clock, some smokes, and some caffeine pills. And you'll see why we need these things in just a second. And yeah, I literally meant just a second because now we're going to use the smokes and give it to this kid until he dies. Yeah, that's kind of sad. Please never smoke anything. It's not worth it. But then we're going to get on our skateboard, which we just got from killing that kid. And we're going to be increasing our intelligence at the university before going to bed and then doing it all over again. Oh yeah, we're also going to have to repay our loan. Right now it's $1,021. So that's nice and easy because we only took a day to repay it. And now it's time to go back to the university. And this is pretty much all we're doing for the next little while. We're increasing our intelligence and banging our head into a desk. For some reason, this increases your intelligence. intelligence, and then going home, sleeping, and then having another day where we do the exact same thing. Also, you might notice every time we do something, the clock at the top of the screen is going to go a little further, and we get it to where it's in the red area, and that's the reason we bought the caffeine pills. Because usually if we get it to that area, you won't be able to fully restore your energy, but if you have the caffeine pills, you will. Yeah, we're kind of just abusing our bodies so that we can become smarter. Seems like a regular university. But we're gonna be doing this until we have 253 intelligence, so we're gonna be here for a while. So I'll be back once this is done. And finally, after 10 days of doing this, we now have 253 intelligence. I'm gonna check my caffeine pills just to make sure I have enough, and it's time to apply for a job and then ask for a promotion over and over again and become the CEO. It's just that easy. I mean, to be fair, we're literally like the smartest person in the world, so we just get promoted right away. I don't really know why they did that for me, but it doesn't really matter for me anymore because now I'm
Okay.
Y'all get the idea.
Did anyone play this game back in the day? Nice. Okay, now I know how many people are older than me and younger than me.
How many of y'all
Today
killed
we're
the kid?
So we're going to rapid fire a few of these. Order of the Stick. It's a long-running D&D based webcomic. It's fantastic if you haven't read it.
Does that skeleton giving up 2 middle fingers right there?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. LimeWire. Man, I remember pirating Weird Al MP3s and getting the ones that were mislabeled. I think Star Trekking Across the Universe was like the most popular one. VG Cats, another great webcomic. And then it got awkward when the guy took a long break and then started drawing porn.
Furry porn.
But the comic itself is good. No porn. Glowing review. It has no porn. The original meme website.
All y'all ready for this?
This is what TikTok was back in 2002.
You're the man now, dog. You're the man now, dog. You're the man now, dog. You're the man now, dog.
Also spawning such hits as the Blue Ball Machine.
This is actually a lot better on a big screen because now you can actually look at it.
So who here put this on every computer monitor at school? I knew one. 3 people. Okay, I knew one do it.
Wait, I love the
Points for anybody who knows this
I
reference.
take care of the place while the master is away. I am Torgo. I take care of the place while the master is away. I am Torgo. I take care of the place while the master is away.
And of course, So why Team D stands for You're the Man Now, Dog. It's a scene from Finding Forrester. And that's going to be a little important later because I'll get to its alternate universe, its dark side, seedy underbelly. Let me. Oh, cool! It went back to full screen. Nice. So this is a collab on Newgrounds between Double Helix and Super Flash Bros. No. I'm gonna skip ahead. And it was just basically British guys complaining about video games for 13 minutes.
Line section.
Let's see if we can find the new Resi Outbreak.
Ugh, it's full of advertising. They try to sell you something at every loading screen.
Congratulations! You're our 1 millionth visitor to this room. In return, you'll get this free can of zombies, the solution to all your undead problems.
I used to be bothered by the undead. That's up until I discovered zombies. Just one spray keeps zombies away for hours.
Help me! Look at me, I'm dying here.
Those are some pretty bad bloodstains on your shirt.
Being mauled by a zombie dog recently, your best shirt ruined, boss coming around to dinner, got a problem with you staying away. Gets out 100% of flesh, I guarantee.
Now I know that I can always look my best while I'm fighting those creepy zombies.
Order now at Watch Dogs Last. You'll receive a free pack of Capcom's endorsed painkiller, paracetamol.
I want to know what's in here.
New from Capcom, the Resident Evil soundtrack, featuring such favorites as Zombie Number 1, I'd do anything for flesh, but I won't do that. And from Zombie Number 15, Can I Eat Your Brains Tonight? Buy now and receive a special bonus disc, the best of The Crows. Just 39.
Okay. Okay, so we're finally at Albino Black Sheep, and I can tell the story. So,
long ago, in a distant land, I, Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness, unleashed an unspeak. Okay, let's keep going. Thank you. Stop continuing my bit.
So, to set the stage, we have Eric Bauman of E-Bombs World, Alan Becker, who made Animator versus Animation, and Steve Lerner, who made AlbinoBlackSheep.com. So, in 2006, E-Bombs World posted the Animation versus Animator video without permission. And Stephen Lerner of Albino Black Sheep talked to Alan Becker and was like, hey, this is copyrighted material. You can sue this guy for stealing your video. So they started threatening E-Bombs World with legal action. Eric Bauman found out and offered Alan Becker $250 to host the animation, which he said, oh, Alan Becker's like, yeah, that's a great deal. He's a 17-year-old kid, he has no money, $250 sounds great. It also came with an apology where Alan Becker had to say that E-Bombs World talked to him first. This is why E-Bombs World is very scummy. They're basically blackmailing a 17-year-old kid into not suing them. So Alan Becker found out that they were going to use his testimonial, and he returned the money and told and demanded that E-Bombs World takes the site down, or take the video down. Which, after like a week of drama, they actually ended up doing it. But E-Bombs World have been stealing videos for years and years, which is why a lot of people were booing earlier about this. Lemon Demon, who made, he made a song about this, totally lampooning Eric Bauman. It's a great song. Unfortunately, they didn't actually go through with a lawsuit. I wish there was more drama to this. It sort of died off from there. And then, but the comeuppance did happen because in 2007, Handheld Entertainment bought eBombsWorld.com, and in 2009, Eric Bauman was fired. Yeah. So that's the abridged version of eBombsWorld.com. So I have 10 minutes. We're just going to go for the first like 30 seconds.
No, veto. I want the whole thing.
Okay.
My sister
so
says lay
here's the
tired
Earth.
all the...
Chilling. Damn, that is a sweet Earth, you might say. Round. Alright. Ruling out the ice caps melting, meteors becoming crashed into us, the ozone layer leaving, and the sun exploding, we're definitely going to blow ourselves up. Okay. So basically, we've got China, France, India, Israel, Pakistan, Russia, the UK, and us with nukes. We've got about 2,600 more than anybody else. Whatever. Anyway, one day we decide those Chinese sons of a bitches are going down. So we launched a nuke at China. While it's on its way, China's like, shit, who the fuck is shooting us? Oh well, fire missiles. Then France is like, shit guys, we got the missiles, they are coming, fire our shit. But then let's have a nap. Then fire the missile. Meanwhile, Australia is down there like, WCF, mates. India, Israel, and Pakistan launched their shit, so now we've got missiles flying everywhere, passing each other. Russia's like, I'm on the line! Then England's like, about that time, eh, chaps? Righto. So now the US is like, fuck, we're dumbasses. Canada's like, what's going on, eh? Australia's still like, WTF. Mars is laughing at us, and some huge meteor's like, well, fuck that. So, now we've got nuclear winter. Everyone's dead except Australia. And they're still like, WTF. But they'll be dead soon. Fucking kangaroos. But...
Okay. I know, but we have like 8 minutes left. So I'm going to have to skip Madness Combat, but I'll play like 30 seconds. There's like 19 of these videos. I think he's still making them today. Yeah, and a game and a whole, yeah, it's a whole universe. Okay, who here has stolen cable? Yeah.
Micro USB definitely stole.
Yes. Who could forget LimeWire's big red cancel button?
The original cancel culture.
RuneScape, but better. Oh, look at that. Apparently this was a game. I didn't even know this existed. I think it was more of a glorified tech demo because it looks good, but yeah, that ain't a game. Or I guess real gamers know. Okay. Oh, okay. This was the place to find games back in the day. The 2000's game, you can still play it on an emulator, and it is fantastic. PopCap Games was great. And now I regret not putting PopCap Games on here. GU Comics was a webcomic. Did anyone read this? Anyone else? Okay, one person. Thank you for the one person in the two people in the audience that know what I'm talking about.
You liars.
They made fun of MMORPGs and like gaming industry news.
Oh man, that one game.
Technically not the 2000's. It came out in 1998, but yeah, good enough. You get the idea. Okay, so punch the keys for God's sake. The seedy underbelly of YTMND.
Punch the keys for God's sake! Punch the keys for God's sake! Punch the keys for God's sake! Punch the keys for God's sake!
Chosen the once famous line from Finding Forrester and chose the other famous line from Finding Forrester that everyone remembers. And of course, oh, excuse me, get back here.
We gotta get the other ones.
Yeah, if YTMND was punch the keys for God's sake, and then, you know, That famous Star Wars scene. So, who remembers Candy Stand? Hell yeah. An entire site of advert games that were actually good.
I don't know, this game was pretty cheesy. I thought that joke was well crafted.
Yeah. Oh, who else? I've been quoting Waterman for years. I knew one person. Only one person would know. I'm glad I put this far down.
Hey, you.
Now you be good.
No, I'm not playing.
We're going to, the Mighty Festival of,
This quality penguins.
Okay.
I'm Dan GB, alongside Martin Frank, and this is what it all comes down to, folks. The championship round!
That's right, only 2 teams remain. Team Gundam.
And the Mighty Fighty Shushbugs. The Mighty Fighty Shushbugs?
I panicked.
These uniforms are ridiculous.
Team 90 Fighty Shushbugs. One commenter lost to the annals of history. He called it like Family Guy if Family Guy was funny. That guy was wrong. These are painful, but so funny. Well, no, they're not funny. But they're so painful and so good, and I love them.
Hey, you. Looking for a
we kind of talked about this, but Weird Al had to go and put on his website that songs attributed to him on LimeWire are not his songs. Is it? I mean, I haven't heard anyone quote Stick Wars like ever.
Oh, Anakin.
Oh, Padme.
Oh, Anakin.
Oh, Padme.
Oh, Anakin.
I hate sand. It's so sandy. But you're not sandy. And that is why I love you.
Directed by George Lucas, everybody! Hey! I forgot about letting loose shocks until I was doing this. So there are a bunch of really cute Australian-based animations. There's a point-and-click adventure game. It's really cute. It's on ezone.com. Forehead shave cut.
Thank you, those two.
Yeah.
I am normal. Watch out! There's a wooden stick figure right there. What? Wait, I gotta get a magic dimension. Whoa. You dodged the bullet, Neo. Now you will die by chainsaw. Oh no, it's a very big monster. A big monster? A big monster. Let's let the Japanese take care of it.
This cartoon is not supposed to make sense. I wish I had time. We're at time. I'm going to have to skip the video because I have one last thing. But well, you know what? Screw it. We'll have 30 seconds. We're just going to skip past.
That helicopter takes away all of its gold and gems, except for the character name gem, because he's worthless. The pirate's like, yeah, right, and pulls out his musket. No, wait. It was actually a gun for lasers. Well, a laser sword.
like they read the wrong book.
With guns on it, and it shot other swords. So the pirate jumps on his burning flying shark, which takes him to his airship, which is full of cannons, missiles, and more pirates, with awesome sword guns and plasma rifles. You can see the pirate logo glistening in the bright morning sun. There was a lens flare, and motion blurs. The Mockingbird's like, yeah, right, because no one can kill a mockingbird. Or can they? The Mockingbird, which is now also on fire.
So this goes on for 15 minutes. And I wish I had more time, but go ahead and go watch it when you get out of here, because it's a trip. And last but not least, a game very near and dear to my heart, Wormhole. It's like multiplayer Asteroids. The one guy! Yes! The one guy! Points! Wormhole Redux. You can play it online. Yeah, take a damn picture.
Take a picture, it'll last longer.
They found the client online and then they reverse engineered it.
This is an 18 minus panel.
So the goal was to shoot into the opponent's wormhole until power-ups came out. But if you shoot a power-up into an opponent's wormhole, enemies will pop out and attack you. Or they won't. Enemies, if you shoot your power-up into an opponent's wormhole, enemies will pop out and attack that player. And it goes until last man standing.
That's good.
Yeah, well, we'll skip ahead into. There we go. A little bit crazier. And eventually your screen starts filling up with like mines and enemies, and you're just like trying to survive. Again, highly recommend Wormhole Redux. It's online. There's a Discord. Join them. I'm sure a lot of people will be thrilled to go play some games. But that's the panel. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for this trip down memory lane. Yeah, cue up the hamster dance. Yeah. Bring out the dancing lobsters.